Powerade, Dasani, and Minute Maid, sponsors of our NBA segment. That's my John Wayne Patterson voice. The NBA continued with 7 games on Sunday. They don't have matches in the NBA, they have games. It's an American thing. These are the results. The Magic beat the Celtics. The Knicks beat the Pacers. Warriors took down the Raptors. Timberwolves, too strong for the Wolves. Look at that, 150. Was that an all-star exhibition game? Nuggets beat the Hornets. The Lakers took down the Wizards. And the Pistons, the Pistons, they lost to the Nets. Now, the Nets extended their unbeaten run to 6 games with that win over the Pistons at Little Caesars Arena in Detroit. Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving combining for 81 points as the Nets, they're winning 124-121. Let's look at those highlights.
Pistons all-time leading scorer in the house. There's a look at Isaiah Thomas sitting courtside, checking out Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, and the Brooklyn Nets. Kevin Durant working on his mid-range game against Detroit. Detroit already up 14-4, but there's Durant with the mid-range jumper, and with that he passes John Havlicek for 17th all-time in NBA career points. Bojan Bogdanovic knocks down a jumper here. Look at Detroit up 22-8. Jaden Ivey drives down the lane for the big one-handed slam. And boy, he is an explosive athlete. Then off a Nets turnover, Jalen Durant gets it up to Ivey, and it's Ivey again just on his pogo stick, throwing it down. He had 19 points and 4 rebounds, and Detroit up 17 at the half. In the third quarter, Kyrie and KD show up. Here comes Kyrie Irving, dribbling, driving to the rim. Tough layup plus the foul. He'd make the free throw. That cuts the lead down to 11. Then Irving driving down the lane gets the finger roll to drop in. 83-75. Kevin Durant now knocks down 3 straight three-pointers. There's one. This is the Nets' first lead of the game after the third. There's another one. And then late in the third quarter, here is that third one. That puts the Nets up 98-96. Durant, 43 points. Now Ben Simmons giving it to Irving, who crosses the lane for the layup. Then it's Irving with some moves before knocking down a mid-range jumper. 38 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists for Irving. Pistons still in it, though. Kevin Durant with a bad pass. Killian Hayes steals it and finds Bogdanovic for the pull-up 3. Bogdanovic had 26 points in the game. That cuts the lead down to 1 with less than a minute to go. After a couple of Nets free throws, under 7 seconds to go. Pistons down by 3. Bogdanovic with an air ball on the potential game-tying 3. And time expires. Brooklyn gets the win in a close one. The final score 124-121.
The bromance is back between Kyrie and KD. Let's hear what KD had to say after the game.
Just the physicality. I thought they took it to us in that first half. They were downhill, getting to the rim whenever they wanted, getting to our paint. I just think we upped the pressure, upped the physicality, and was able to get back to the game. I mean, they play such a physical brand of ball. We always in tight games with them, and they're a long, athletic team, so they always give us some trouble. And, so I just try to do my best to make shots and get downhill to the paint and create some stuff. So I got more opportunities tonight.
Sunday's result was the biggest comeback win engineered by the Nets. So all of a sudden, Lance, the controversy behind him, Kyrie Irving, he's found his stroke. Kevin Durant continues to score at a phenomenal rate. And suddenly, the Nets, who were dodgy earlier when they had Steve Nash as coach, fired Steve Nash. They have a new man in charge. And suddenly, they look the bee's knees.
Well, he had a career high last night, third quarter scoring, 26 points for
Durant.
Mr. KD. And 6 in a row now for the Nets. They won 9 of their last 10 games. Kyrie, as you said, is finally getting his groove back. They're number 4 in the East at the moment and rising. The Nets are getting powerful again.
Absolutely so. It's fantastic to see. And just to put a little bit more on what Lance said about his third quarter performance, he by himself outscored the Pistons.
Yes.
In that quarter. He's 26-25. Yeah. So that just shows that he really was feeling it, Kevin Durant.
He did a Lionel Messi.
Yes, he did a Messi in that. And these guys are big, I want to say big football fans, but they will say they're big soccer fans. We were having this debate off camera, but they're big fans of the sport. The thing is this, when you look at I was reading an article talking about the MVP leaders in the league, the candidates who are leading the race for the MVP title. KD, I think, is ranked at number 4. Yeah? And he's averaging over 30 points. He's one of the few guys who have been singled out as MVP caliber at this part, a third of the way through to the season, who's actually on a team that's winning, with a winning record.
Yes.
Most of the guys, Joel Embiid, who's in the top 10, Doncic and Jokic. And
team struggling.
Team struggling. Ja Morant is an exception. And Steph Curry's in the top 10, but the Warriors have been rotten. Thank God for that victory on Sunday. So there's an anomaly of sorts in the league this season where the outstanding individuals are playing on teams who are struggling to win games. And I don't know if the tide flips, if the leading outstanding individuals will continue to be the outstanding individuals with their teams rising to their level, or when the teams get good, that individual's production will decrease because the load is shared among high caliber.
Yeah, and we say this all the time on the Zone, George, about the regular season. We have months of regular season play still to come. And you have to look at the teams that look to have gears that can crank things up. And the Nets at the moment looking to be one of those teams.
Yes, indeed. We spoke recently about Anthony Davis, and he had a massive night, a 50-point night.
Yes.
And we said staying fit.
He may not last.
Well, he's injured, a knee injury that's worrying. He's said to be out for a while. So this is how the cookie crumbles. Yeah. And it's not just about having a quality team and a quality roster. It's about the star players staying fit.
That's right.
Kevin Durant is fit, Kyrie Irving is fit, and they're killing it in Brooklyn. Break time. Back with more on the Zone after these.
Want more content? Follow us on YouTube, subscribe to Sportsmax on cable, and download the Sportsmax app today.